here. It's a stadium swim at Circa. Wolf, pretty big day around the valley yesterday, too, with the Arizona Sports Hall of Fame inductions. Among the inductees, Cardinals owner Michael Bidwill. We're going to talk to him here in just a couple minutes to get his thoughts on that honor. That's such a cool thing that is done in Phoenix to have that that localized Hall of Fame. And he is joining us right now on the Arizona Sports Line. Arizona Cardinals owner Michael Bidwill. Michael, thanks so much for the time. I'm sure last night was really cool. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. It was such a special evening, not just for me, but all the other 7 honorees. Some great stories, some great players, and other contributors that went into the Arizona Sports Hall of Fame. And I was truly honored, as I know the other inductees were too.
Yeah, you know what, Michael? I'm going to have you expound a little bit on that. What did it mean to you to be inducted into the Arizona Sports Hall of Fame?
Ron, thanks so much for asking that question. I'd say it started early because there were 17 players that put together, players and other folks around the organization that had put out messages that were all stitched together that were put out on social media, and yours was one of them, and I really appreciate that. And then I get to the dinner last night, and the video plays, and you're narrating it and in it, and so I am just so grateful for all the kind things that you said, and it just is really awesome. I'm normally talking about the team or talking about something in the community. It's a little weird to be talking about an honor that I got, but it's like anything else. None of the players, none of the coaches, none of the other contributors get there without all the other people around them that helped get us there, and so I'm grateful for all those players, coaches, staff members of the Cardinals, community members, friends, family especially, that helped me, achieve all the things that we were able to achieve, not only as a team, but also with the stadium and all the great things it's brought to Arizona, and as well as the other impacts that we're having on the community.
Talking to Michael Bidwill, yeah, I mean, how cool is it to go into the Arizona Sports Hall of Fame alongside the likes of Mike Bibby or Julie Ertz or Paul Konerko? Like, you have that class now that you're forever connected with.
I think it's so cool, and Ricky Hundley, I hadn't seen him in a while, and Joe Garagiola Jr., the others. It was super cool, and it was great to celebrate and also think about the other Cardinals that have been in there, including Adrian Wilson, Jake Plummer, Larry Fitzgerald, Pat Tillman, and my father. I think my father and I are the second or third father-son duo that have been inducted into the Arizona Sports Hall of Fame. So it was really special in that, from that angle too, just to be among all those great Cardinals. And so I'm excited. And as I told everybody last night, I'm not done. This sort of sounded like an obituary. I'm like, hey, I'm going to work tomorrow, and I'm going to keep firing away at trying to get. We got draft in 13 days. We're gonna get after it, and excited about the direction the team's going in, and we're going to continue to have a huge impact on our community as well.
Michael, speaking of work and the team, of course, what went into the decision to bring back Calais Campbell? How did that unfold? Bring us inside that room.
Well, it's all about strengthening your team when you can, and when this started more than a year ago, I've been a fan of Calais' obviously since 2008, but even after he left, last year we tried to trade to get him back here to help strengthen our defensive front. And when he was a free agent, Monty and I were talking about let's bring him back if he's ready to play another year, because of what he can do on the field, in the huddle, on the sideline, and then in the locker room in the community. He is such an awesome leader. Ron, you know him well.
Yeah.
What he's going to do for those young defensive linemen, and not just the defense, but offense too, he just brings a work ethic and a steadiness to things that is going to be a huge positive for our organization.
Talking to Cardinals owner Michael Bidwill. Michael, you guys have been active this offseason, but one of the biggest things you did was just get that extension done with Trey McBride. You made him the highest paid tight end in the league. So what went into that decision?
Well, it was an easy decision. He's a great player on the field. He is, it was the first opportunity we could talk to him about an extension under at this point in his career and his contracts, and so we wanted to get him extended. But Monty's done a tremendous job, not just with Trey, but also, getting Buddha extended, getting James Conner extended, Zaven Collins, keeping our core players and building this roster the right way through the draft. And when you look at the last two drafts, I think we're the only team that has all the players that we've drafted still on our squad. And so that's the way teams are built. And I'm excited about what Monty's doing and extending our best players and building this thing. And then, of course, JG is doing a great job with the culture that he's built among the players and the coaches of how we're going to play and how we're going to prepare to play. It's really awesome what they're doing.
Michael, speaking of the draft right here, I know professionally how important a draft is to any organization that is out there, but going forward, what does the draft mean to you personally? How do you enjoy the draft every time it comes around in April? Do you enjoy it more so this time of year than some other parts of the year?
Yeah, I mean it's Christmas in April, Ron. You know that. It's like you're getting these players, and they're so excited to be joining their teams. Their careers are starting, and you just think about all the opportunity, not just for the individual players that are coming on board, but also for the team to get better with selecting these players that are going to help shape the future of your franchise. So for me, there's always the night before you get a little nervous, and who's going to be there and how's it all going to turn out. And the day of the game or day of the draft, you've got all the rumors are still swirling. They've not stopped really. And then you're sitting in the war room watching the draft unfold and trying to determine, do we stay where we are? Do we move up? Do we fall back? But Monty's always got a good plan, and I'm excited to be going through it again. His third year, and seeing just the positive things he's done in his first 2 years, and to have a third year of that, I think it's going to be really impactful.
Yeah, along those lines, Michael, I just wanted to ask you one more question about the offseason. You guys go out, and he's not the only addition you've made, obviously, but Josh Sweat, it was so early in free agency, and he's such a highly regarded edge rusher. I felt like that kind of set the tone for the offseason you guys are having now. What went into that whole process?
Well, we knew that we wanted and needed to beef up our defensive front. There was some skepticism out there, and we kept saying, look, watch, we're going to do it. And Monty was super prepared for free agency and went out there. And I think, really turned things around with the additions of who we've brought on, just not Josh, and Calais, but Tomlinson, so many others, Jacoby Brissett, I think he's really strengthened the team, and I think we're really pleased with how this would go, because obviously it takes two to make a deal, and not everybody may decide to come our way, but Monty did a great job of landing all the players that we were interested in having join us and reshaping especially our defensive front.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, Michael, seriously. And once again, my sincerest congratulations to you on the Arizona Sports Hall of Fame, my brother. God bless you.
Appreciate it, Ron. Thanks so much, Luke. Take care, guys.
Appreciate it. Congratulations there to Michael Bidwill getting inducted into the Arizona Sports Hall of Fame. And, a very active Cardinals offseason up to this point. We keep saying it, Wolf. The draft isn't even here yet. They've already been so much more active this offseason. And the timing is right. You've been talking about this the last 2 years. The last couple years you were trying to build the foundation. Now's the time to strike, and it seems like they have really done that so far this offseason.
Thanks for watching Wolf and Luke. Tap to see more and click the button in the middle to subscribe to Arizona Sports.